Hello Riders and Rangers, welcome to the first episode of Ranger Theory. Where's their White Ranger Tiger power from? So as we are familiar with Power Rangers, each power set during the Zordon era originated from somewhere. The first 3 seasons, power coins were created by Ninjor. Zeo powers are from the Zeo crystals, and so on. I think this explanation where the power comes from is very important. If not, paraphrasing what Rose Ortiz from Overdrive said, just build an army of Rangers. Like, if this were true, Zordon would have had an army of teenagers with attitude. So we can't just assume Zordon pulled random Ranger powers out of his energy tube, of course. We know the powers of the coins, they are strong enough to emit powerful energies, charges which was used to re-energize Zordon as well. So where can we find White Ranger powers from MMPR? So let's hypothesize based off of the original 6 Ranger powers in the very first season. Let's use Pink and Green Ranger for this example. So the Pink Rangers are from the Pterodactyl coin, and even though its Zord is mostly red, you can see the colors of the suit and powers are a lighter shade of red, so therefore it's pink power. And another thing, pay attention to the Pterodactyl dinosaur's head and the Pink Ranger's helmet. They are both similar in a way that the patterns are white and pink. And now let's look at Tommy's Green Ranger powers. So his powers are from the Dragon Power coin, which Dragon Zord is green and gold, parallel to the Green Ranger suit. And with the shoulder and chest parts of the Dragon Zord being gold, it's also reflected on the Green Ranger chest piece, like the Dragon Shield. And of course, the original Dinozord's heads are reflected upon each Ranger's helmets. The reason why Tommy's suit changed was probably because Zordon scrapped the whole Green Ranger identity and gave Tommy a new Ranger identity, the White Ranger. The white light that cannot be stolen nor corrupted. This makes sense, like imagine if Zordon spent all his hard work to restore the Green Ranger powers only for Lord Zed or Rita to steal it again. That'd be such a waste of energy, and if I was Zordon, I'd be so unhappy that I'll remain blue for the rest of my life. The reason why there is not a suit change for the Core 5 is because the Thunder Zords are still dinosaur based. When the ninja powers were given to the Rangers, it was an alternative source of power in replacement of the Dinosaurs. Similar to asking the question which came first, the chicken or the egg, this following hypothesis frame of reference would be the destruction of the Thunder Zords. So, at the beginning of Season 3 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, when Rita Revolto destroyed the Thunder Zords, the Rangers also lost their powers too. So it is safe to assume that the Ranger powers are intertwined with the Zords themselves. So why am I emphasizing so much parallel on patterns of the suit, coin, and Zord? There's a possible link between all these 3. So it's plausible the colors of the Rangers share the colors of their Zords, so can we think of a Zord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1 that has white in color and highly powerful, just like the White Ranger? Coming to mind, it would be Titanus, the Carrier Zord. Alright, so let's compare the patterns of the White Ranger and Titanus. Both share the color scheme of white, gold, and black. There's also a design that we should look at. The White Ranger's chest shield is reminiscent of Titanus' mid-body section. Both are majority in the black with gold highlights. So color-wise, this makes sense if the White Ranger powers came from Titanus. When Tommy gained the White Ranger power, I believe the strong powers of Titanus have been used to create the Tiger Zord, since the Tiger Zord also share the color scheme and the White Ranger powers. So that's why Titanus has been missing all the way throughout Season 2. Perhaps Zordon has been thinking of making the White Ranger power as a backup for Tommy, thus he didn't choose a new teenager to have a 7-Ranger band team. Zordon must have known the Green Ranger powers would eventually diminish. So Zordon's backup plan must have been deriving the White Ranger powers after Titanus has finished testing Tommy and Jason. Perhaps Titanus saw Tommy as a good candidate and worthy enough to wield his powers. However, to create the Tiger Zord coin, it must have taken a long time and enough energy to render. When the Rangers received the new ninja powers from Ninjor in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3, Tommy was granted the White Falcon Zord, a ninja power not associated or based off the Dinosaurs. Thus, this is why Titanus was at its full strength when the ninja powers were called upon to form the Ultra Zords of the season. But why not just make Tommy Oliver the Titanus coin instead of the Tiger Zord coin? Maybe because normally a Carrier Zord may be too powerful for the Ranger to wield unless they are well trained. So if we hold on to the hypothesis that the Zord and the Ranger powers are intertwined, in Zeo, the Gold Ranger powers are intertwined with the Pyramidas. The Golden Power Staff strength are intertwined with the Pyramidas to transfer its energy to the Zeo Gold Ranger. As seen, even though Jason Lee Scott is a powerful Ranger, since he is a teenager, the powers of the Zeo Gold Ranger and Pyramidas were too strong for him to wield. Throughout Zeo, it seems like the powers are getting less compatible with him. Maybe this is why Zordon needs to use Titanus to produce another smaller Zord. In turn, that Zord and Power Coin would energize the White Ranger. So, in a way, this is why Zordon created the White Ranger Tiger. An analogy would be giving things bite-sized for a teenager. Just like you wouldn't be giving university information to a teen. You'll wait until they grow up to be a university student. But of all the things, why did Zordon choose White Tiger? So in the Chinese constellations, there are 4 symbols: Black Tortoise of the north, Azure Dragon of the east, Vermilion Bird of the south, and White Tiger of the east. So if you have noticed the pattern, minus the colors, these mythical beasts were used to derive the Thunder Zords. Tor the Shuttle Zord, which is basically Tortoise, Red Dragon Thunder Zord, well, the dragon of course, Firebird Thunder Zord, basically the Vermilion Bird, another version of it, what we call the Phoenix, and, well, of course, White Tiger of the East, the White Tiger Zord. So continuing this theory, Titanus is in charge of the White Ranger Tiger powers. There's a chance that he might be powering up 2 Zords at once, Tor the Shuttle Zord and the Tiger Zord. That's why after the Thunder Zord's destruction, Tor has been missing ever since because there's no need for it anymore. Titanus just returns. And looking back at the White Ranger powers, maybe the powers of the Tiger Zord is like training weights for Tommy as well. So after being the one in command of Titanus during Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3, it gave him enough experience to control a Carrier Zord. Perhaps Tommy wielding a fraction of the Carrier Zord's power, this might be the reason why when he became Dr. O, Black Dino Thunder Ranger, he was able to control the season's Carrier Zord, the Brachiozord. But this discussion can be saved for another time. So in conclusion, this is the theory of where the White Ranger Tiger powers comes from. What do you think about my theory? Should I make more videos like this? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you for liking this video. I appreciate you for going through this entire thing. See you next time, Riders and Rangers.